everyone. This is Vinali here. Welcome to the Hall of Fame interview. Today, I have the most talkative but the most adorable client of mine. Her name is Supriya. She is basically from Chennai but settled in Punekar. She calls herself a Punekar who doesn't know Marathi. So that's something which she's about her. She joined me on this journey around say 2020 December, and we completed this program in 2021 April, and she lost over 8 kgs of weight. And the best part is, post the program was over, she was able to lose that extra 2 kgs, which was close to her dream weight. She lost that 2 kgs all by herself. And guess what? She's not just losing it, but she has maintained that dream weight of hers for past 2 years. So welcome, Supriya. Thank you so much for being here, and congratulations for being selected for Hall of Fame Awards. I would quickly want you to just introduce about what was your life before December 2020.
So, the thing is, see, I always wanted to be fit, but I don't know how I would go about it, because I don't know what was involved. I know there is some diet part, but I tried to do a lot of work without dieting, I don't know where I should stop, or what is the required intake. So that is the time when I felt that I need a dietitian. So it was that COVID time when, people were cooking and eating, and then they were piling up weight. Thankfully, I didn't pile up weight at that time, but I thought I should do something. Then I should use my time very effectively to do something with my body that time. So that is when I found you, Vinali, in Pula, and when I started. And it has been really good for me, the journey. Initially, it was tough because, there were restrictions with the most... good part, you want to eat sweet or you want to do something. That was the only restriction, but not normally. It does happen, right? When you start something good, there is something here and there till you get to that mode. So once I got into that mode, it only took probably a week for me to get into that mode. Then slowly I started settling, and the most encouraging part was that you get to see every week how much weight you're losing. So that by itself, even that 200-300 grams was also very motivating.
Right. Absolutely. So what was the pain or anything which you were going through before you started your fitness journey? What actually provoked you to take the steps? That was there any pain in your body or anything which was making you feel? Is it the tiredness because of being overweight? What was the major reason which made you take that action for starting your fitness journey?
As I said before, I always wanted to, when I see the people over here, they are all very slender. So I thought, would it be possible for me to get into that shape? I was not very fat, but I knew that there were some portions in my body which I had to reduce. So probably, when I go forward, when I hit my 40s or 50s, that late 40s, 50s and all, I know that during the menopause stage or whatever it is, there is always a chance that because of the hormone havoc, I might get to increase it. Touch wood, I did not have any medical issues. So, nor was I overweight. So I was so burdened or something like that. But instead of, getting into very heavy range and then trying to lose it, it is always better that you take that step much before, So, and that part was very easy to do. So instead of, piling up so much and then feeling so heavy and getting all the complications, it's better you wake up before
It's alarming for you. Absolutely. That's such a beautiful thought. There are very few people, Supriya, who come to me before the alarm rings. People always think we women in India are so busy taking care of with the responsibilities of the rest of the world that very few time we get to go back to look at our own self, unless there is an alarm like PCOD, thyroid, diabetes, something coming, and then the doctor is saying, you got to lose your weight. That is when we women tend to go back to looking at our own self and saying, oh my God, what has happened to me? We have with the duties of our kids, the home and everything has its own priorities. Then the last comes us. And that is exactly, until and unless there is no alarming situation, women hardly come back. And hats off to that thought of yours that you didn't wait for it to get worse, you started even before it got worse. And that's exactly why maybe you were able to, within those span of 12 weeks, you were able to achieve your goal weight. And the best part is, just because you are a conscious person that you got to be fit, you are able to take care of that fitness for past 2 years. So really hats off to that thought of yours. So was there anything which was stopping you from going ahead, or what was that one reason, I can say instead, which made you take up this program? What felt connected to you, or what was that one thing which made sure that, no, you know what, I think I can do this program?
It is majorly the first thing which I asked you was, do you have any assistants who would send me the program? Or it is you? You said I'm a one-man army running the program. That is major thing, because see, there are people who are very famous, or probably, you know, like they outsource, or they have so many people who take care of. So you don't feel connected to your dietitian, to your server. So probably I thought that was one thing which I was really happy about. And then the way you had structured the program, you know, like, see, what you did was, when I asked, I want to eat this, then she said, you will earn your rewards if you lose. That was really motivating. It was a challenge for me. I want to earn my rewards.
Yes. So if I ask you, what was it working with me? Like, what was, if I had to tell you the three things which you learned while you were working with me for those 3 months in December 2020 to April 2021, what was those three learnings which you had from the entire program?
See, as you said, it is prioritizing yourself. Second thing is perseverance. Never give up, you know. So that is one thing. Seriously, see, never even during one moment of the program, I thought that I should give up. For me, I have to complete the program at any cost. The more you put efforts, you're going to get a very good result at the end of the program. Yes, so that was one thing, the more hard work you put during that time. And the way that, you know, like I could approach you anytime, and then you were available and giving me suggestions. See, because there were some workouts which I couldn't do. Then I told you, I was very scared, because I thought, if I don't do that, then what will happen to my, will there be any lag or anything? So I had that sort of, so when I got back to you, and you were like, you know, like trying to say that, okay, you do this instead of that. And then like you were combining things. But I tried my level best to do whatever you gave me, because I took everything as a challenge.
Yes.
See, then I thought you have thoughtfully designed the program in such a way that people are able to do it.
Yes.
So that was one challenge for me. And most of the things I did, because I never wanted to get back to you saying that you change this, you don't do it, I don't want to do this, that. So there is a way in which it has been methodologically designed. So I didn't want to say no, I wanted to do it.
Great. So it was really a great thing that you just held on to yourself and you don't get demotivated. In fact, you went on fixing the root cause. So I think there's a beautiful message I would like to convey through your transformation here, that whenever the things are off track, just go back on understanding the root cause. There has to be some reason why it's not happening. All you need to do is just make that small tweak, and you will see the next week your body is bounced back on, you know, in results, because it does want to transform itself. You know? Right. So I also wanted to understand you. What was it after losing that 10 kgs? What did it do to your life? How did it impact you? Was it a tons of compliments from your friends, family? What was it? What was that all about, 10 kgs post the transformation?
I felt very light.
Beautiful.
See, and my mates who were 16, those time only mates were coming and not any relatives. So they were saying, Didi, I keep seeing you have become so lean and you're looking very different. So even that visible difference that not only me, but my husband, my children, and my mates who were coming also, they were feeling all that. And one of my neighbors who saw me after some time, no, probably, she was asking me, how come you became so lean all of a sudden? Then I said, yeah, I approached a dietitian. I was on diet. I went through proper channel. I got a very good person to guide me. So that that remark, you know, like everybody was visible to everybody that there is definitely a big change in this person.
Amazing.
And second thing is I did not compromise, I did not sacrifice or anything. So I could eat everything. There were cheat days. And not that I cheated every time because I didn't want to get into that habit, I can do that kind of. I really wanted to be very honest in my effort.
Mm.
So that was one thing. And see, it is like, it brings you a lot of positive thing in you, like not exterior also, as an interior personality also, to show you how strong you are, what you are capable of.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So it builds you inside out, I must say. है ना? Great. That's amazing. What did you like about the methodologies of the way I work with my clients? So had you done any programs before taking up my program, or this was your first program ever?
No, I have not taken up any programs before because I didn't know whom to trust with. And I didn't have any proper. People used to go to gym, but that instructor, I don't know, they were all like, they probably, building muscles and all that, which I didn't want. I was not very sure like how the diet program would be. But somehow, maybe since you were also a woman and even you had gone through that journey, right? So that was something which made me trust so much in you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what was the one thing which you liked about the process, which you think I should be continuing, or which you think which truly made a difference to your journey? Was it my availability every time you reached out to me, or was it the system in which it was designed? What actually made you think which got you results when it comes to system and the way we worked together?
Because see, you gave no importance to all my requirements. So when I said I was a vegetarian, but I eat all these. You made sure that you included that in my diet. Because that will ensure that you know that I'm still eating my favorite things and I'm still dieting.
Right.
So that was one thing. And you try to accommodate whenever I said I wanted to eat this, that, and few things. You still accommodated that in my diet. So which I like. Yeah, see, as I said, that the brownie points are like, when you lose, you earn. You lose your weight, you earn your brownie points. So you can have this, that. And the best guidance was, even when you wanted to eat out. So you guided me properly, like what can be eaten, what can be included. No two carbs together. That is a mantra which I still have, See, I'm so used to have, if I have roti in the night, we being South Indian, there is little this much at least of curd rice which we eat. That completes the meal. Now I make sure that I don't combine two carbs.
Right. Beautiful.
So
Very
that there are some things which are engraved here even after the program that I very religiously follow.
Very beautiful. So what do you think the nutrition plan which you use, which you accommodated in losing the 10 kg waist, do you think that plan is something which you can stick around for the rest of your life?
Definitely.
Is it doable? Sorry?
Definitely.
Great. So it's no rocket science or something. Or did you have to take in extra efforts to make things up when it comes to meal plan? Was the diet part doable, or was it very complicated?
Diet part was absolutely doable. Initially, it was difficult because, it is that first phase, right? But once I thought that only this much, then how will it surface? You never know your body. Your body adapts so well, even with that. But with the right amount of carbs, proteins, and all the essential nutrients, that is good enough for the body. We underestimate the body probably. We think that only we eat this much. Then when the tummy is full, then only it is like we are getting all that. That is not the case. Everything in right quantity. And everything was available in my pantry. So I used all that, what was in my kitchen, everything I used that, all types experimenting with dals and everything. But that was the best part, I could eat whatever was available.
Amazing. So were you starving any single day? Did you feel starved or hungry during the entire program?
No, definitely not.
The food was
There
more
were
than enough.
some times where I was hungry, but I don't know why. Maybe those were the days, maybe like, like the body, we don't know how it works out. See, even if I was hungry also, but I never had that thought of going to junk or anything, like filling my stomach with few biscuits and all that. Never.
Great. Amazing. Amazing. So, so you lost around 8 kgs of weight during the program, and thereafter you lost 2 kgs. And
Yes.
it's been over 2 years, more than 2 years, you are able to maintain that lost weight. So that 10 kgs of weight loss, you are still maintaining it for past 2 years. Can you share your 3 mantras? I wanted to know in terms of food, are you still sticking to the plan, or are you sometimes indulging into your sweets and pizzas and taking care of your weight? Are you still able to do that? I mean, enjoy the best of both worlds. And
Yes.
also, when it comes to what are your 3 mantras which you would like to tell everyone? What is it that you're doing, which is helping you in maintaining this lost weight?
See, I'm eating all my favorite food, but
Okay,
I make sure that I exercise at least half an hour to 40 minutes every day.
great.
And
Okay.
there's no compromise on that.
Mhm.
Wherever I go, I at least do my work.
Mhm.
I make sure that it is done. 99% of the time I'm able to do it. That 1% is a very rarest case where probably I'm traveling in the train. If I'm traveling in the evening, at least by the time I board the train, I make sure that some 7,000 to 8,000 steps are done.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So I
And
would say that you're very, very consistent when it comes to workout. So no matter what you're eating, you're managing it through your workouts every single day.
yes, and
That,
I don't fancy fried food, so that is very less. I don't eat much of fried food, but my nemesis is sweet, so I eat. But even I know like where I have to limit it, because I know. See, I just that rewinds back and goes to those days where how much of that I had to do all my this thing, no? And I think the moment, see, there are times when the scale has risen up and down, but it has not been very drastic. Not to that point, 2 kgs every month I add up. By this time, I would have exceeded my 10 kgs. That has not happened. So by the time I know that whenever there is a festival, yes, I eat properly, I eat
very
nice. And maybe, like because of that carb cut, the moment I eat little extra also, my stomach, it stops me. I can't eat more.
Hmm.
So that
So
is the
your body has
point
got
where
accustomed to the quantity which you are offering to your body.
yeah.
So you
See,
very
I'm
well
so
know
used to
how
eating.
much to eat and where to stop now.
Yes, I know. Yes, because the stomach is full, and why do you want to stuff it more? When it says no, it means a no. It is not that I
No.
need more. That is that realization I've got. Like when it says where I have to stop, and whenever like there are sometimes when sometimes when I'm hungry, when probably my meal is not sufficient to fill. So then I know that I eat fruits instead of eating unwanted food and then struggling later. I try to go with healthy choices,
Beautiful.
probably the ones which are available at home. Or it also made me realize that probably it is thirst and it is not hunger.
Yeah, that was another learning you had. Amazing, yeah, Supriya. I mean, the best part is you're putting everything you learn to use. I think that is very, very powerful. You learned about different sciences while we were doing together in the program, because it's never ever decided. Like the way you keep experiencing it, you start learning it at the same time. So it's a parallel thing. That the most of the important part is you're not just learning and forgetting it, you are implementing it into your lifestyle. And that's something which is truly, truly commendable job on that. So congratulations again, dear. I would just want you to give a quick tip, or no, I could say recommendation, to all those people who are trying to join this program. What would you like to tell those people who are willing to join the 3 months transformation program of mine?
You can trust Vinali blindly and join the program.
To make sure she gets your work done.
Seriously, you make sure like people do it. You are very strict about that.
Yes.
There are no like twists and turns. Sorry, say TK, it's okay, and all that. And my sincere request is, one, people should think 100 times before getting into the program. But once they get inside that, they should not give up on any cost.
I don't
That
let them give up.
commitment they should have.
Supriya, I have very, very, very less percentage of people who don't quit either because of some medical issues or something they might quit, but I never let people quit. Because for me it's their transformation, but it is not just their transformation, it is our transformations at the end. I'm so glad that we ended our communication or our program 2 years back, and 2 years down the line I just send you a message and you're right here talking to me. This is the connection which I would love to build with each and every client of mine, that no matter what happens, any given point of time, I can go back and vouch on them, saying that, you know what, all the people I've worked with have been taking care of themselves. And the best part, which I'm truly proud about, is I feel that this is just a one-time investment people make to take care of their body for the rest of their life. That is something which I'm truly, truly proud about. And thank you for being that proven example of mine, that yes, that one investment you made in taking my program has been reaping your efforts even after 2 years. And I'm very, very sure it would be reaping the same effect on you until you're alive, until you turn your 100 plus years. So wishing you a lot of health and luck, dear. One last question before we bid bye to each other. If you had to rate this program which you did from 1 to 10, what would you rate? And any last words before we end this
Rate 11 on 10.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Because
Supriya.
I'm seeing the effect, right? See, normally, like I don't give any 10 on 10 to anybody at all. Because I see that there is always scope of improvement. That's what I say.
Yes.
So everything is a learning experience. I am seeing myself as an example. So that is when I see the effectiveness of the program. After 3 months, also, even till now, the diet plan will work. I'm sure about that. But even if I have to go back on that diet plan, it will work for me. And 2 years is a big learning for me, like it helped me to understand myself better. I know that if I eat this, I'm pretty sure my weight is going to increase. I know that. So I know what to avoid or what to limit.
Beautiful. So this is exactly what you should be knowing. I keep telling people, just be aware. It's not the food which is the culprit. It is the quantity of food which you consume is the culprit. As long as you know where to draw that line, trust me, you can eat absolutely everything possible on this earth. Whichever food we blame them to be the culprits of our weight gain, the phase, but they aren't the culprit. Honestly, we just need to understand where to draw that line. And thank you again, Supriya, for just being here, and wishing you all the best for your future years. Here onwards, every year I'm going to be taking Hall of interviews. Every year I'm going to come back to you, checking on you to make sure that you're able to take care of this weight. And also do join our VIP group, wherein I will be helping you for the rest of my life to make sure that you are adhering to this weight loss journey. And whatever support you need, I'm just a message away, sweetheart. Yeah. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and all the best in all your endeavors.
Thank you so much. Means a lot. Means a lot to me.